Well, ladies and gentlemen, here it is, the report that I have been saying that I was going to put up and out there for you guys regarding the unfortunate tragedy of a 71-year-old woman who, unfortunately, due to the current situation with the Trump administration and the funding freeze, unfortunately has passed away because of them not allowing her provide her the oxygen that she needed. Why did they cause her to die? And why did they stop bringing this whole bogus freeze bullcrap and everything? Let's find that out in today's video of why that exactly is. I'm going to explore that and explain to you guys in the video today. This reporting from MSN. Let's get into it. The article is titled, "We Are in Dark Times. Donald Trump's USAID freeze claims first victim after 71-year-old's oxygen supply was cut off." Story by Rachel Slawotsky. And the article reads, Donald Trump's dismantling of USAID has cost its first life. A 71-year-old woman from Myanmar died after funding cuts led to her discharge from a USAID-funded healthcare center that was supplying her oxygen. Following his inauguration, Trump and Elon Musk launched an aggressive takedown of the United States Agency for International Development, investigating mass layoffs and freezing funding. Musk claims that the department, which provides billions in civilian foreign aid, was wasting resources and involved fraud. However, he has been able to provide no proof of this alleged misuse of funds. All he has given Americans are blatant lies, such as that USAID was funding Politico and sent $50 million worth of condoms to Gaza. Since these claims have been debunked, the Trump administration has not provided a valid reason for the freeze. If at all the Trump administration wanted to, my editorial edition, review the department and consider scaling back a department that provides life-saving aid, the unnecessary freeze is now sparking chaos, fostering waste, and claiming lives. Since the freeze, USAID funded healthcare centers have closed and turned away patients. HIV treatments have been paused, and food distribution has been halted. Because of the freeze, $500 million worth of food aid is currently at risk of spoiling, while millions in appropriated funds are now untrackable and at risk of actual misuse. Also, as predicted, the loss of lives has begun. A woman has died, as reported by the Telegraph. Trump's attack on USAID has claimed one of its first lives. Kha Lau was a 71-year-old Myanmar refugee living in Thailand healthcare facility for 3 years because it supplied the oxygen that she needed, she needed and depended upon. My editorial edition. The center and many others abruptly closed down to comply with Trump's aggressive stop work order. Although these centers might be exempt from the stop work order because of their life-saving services, the wide-reaching order sparked chaos, and there's no timeline for when exemptions / waivers will be granted. For now, staffers providing life-saving services have simply had to halt operations while waiting for clarity or direction. 7 of 9 USAID-funded hospitals near the Myanmar border were locked down, including the one Kha Lau frequented. She was sent home without oxygen, and her condition quickly deteriorated. When she asked to return to the clinic, she was told there was no more hospital. She passed away 4 days after being sent home. While her passing was one of the first confirmed as a direct result of USAID cuts, it's believed that many more, my editorial edition, have died. Refugees who fled the civil war raging in Myanmar upon or excuse me, sorry, I missed a complete line. As well as well. These healthcare centers were servicing tens of thousands of refugees who fled the civil war raging in Myanmar. Up on the stop work order, though healthcare workers simply left and shut, the hospital doors. Patients were left without treatment, and some reportedly were so ill they had to be carried out of the hospitals that closed. Sick patients were left without life-saving oxygen supplies, and women have been left to give birth in abandoned buildings. TikTok reporter Aaron Parnas, shared the news. In the comments on his video, one user wrote, quote, "We are in dark times." Quote, "However, the worst part is that these dark times are completely unnecessary. The deaths occurring globally from Trump's actions were wholly avoidable. As mentioned above, the administration easily could have taken time to carefully review the program and decide on funding / programs to phase out instead of just stopping everything at once. A doctor that was working in Myanmar, my editorial edition told The Telegraph, Trump's actions demonstrate, quote, "a total lack of respect for ill people and life," quote. Ladies and gentlemen, before we do continue with the video, 100% yes, I agree. What Trump and his so-called BS administration, or his so-called administration, which I call complete BS for, what they are doing is completely unconstitutional and illegal. And because of this guy, the Supreme Court has stepped in and unfortunately stopped the funding from being distributed as per Judge Amar Ali's court order this last Wednesday before midnight, like a minute before midnight. that whole pause was called an administrative pause, meaning that until the Supreme Court was able to be able to hear arguments on the case. They didn't indefinitely. I'm gonna fact check right now. They did not indefinitely suspend the judge's order. Just because they did that does not mean that the Trump administration is off the hook or did not get held in contempt of court in order to pay back all the money and release the funds. They still have to, but after, unfortunately, the Supreme Court hears arguments on the case and they decide. Continuing with the article. If Musk and Trump don't want America to help anyone but itself, they can get to that point eventually. However, they must understand that USAID has already committed to and appropriated funds for specific causes and programs. It can't just turn its back on these commitments overnight and let countless people die. It especially can't tell workers already stationed in hospitals just to walk out mid-job, even if they still have the ability to provide treatment. America should have foreseen this tragedy when they let two greedy billionaires into the White House. They're only capable of seeing dollar signs, raising fears for how many more people will die worldwide because they specifically chose to the most lethal way to dismantle USAID. Well, ladies and gentlemen, that is going to do it for today's legal, unfortunate, breaking tragedy reporting today. If you guys did enjoy this unfortunate legal breaking reporting, please do like, comment, share, and subscribe, as well as follow me down below on my social medias. There you guys can be updated instantly when I post a brand new legal analysis video, such as this one, to the channel. A second way you guys can be updated instead of today is by hitting the bell icon that's right next to the subscribe button down below on the right hand side, and hitting the all icon when you go to choose if you want to be notified of some of my videos of the legal analysis breaking updates, or if you want to be notified of all of my legal analysis breaking update videos. Um, that is all that I have for you guys today. Please help me continue to reach the goal for the channel, which is 110 plus subscribers. The reason why I am saying 110 plus subscribers is because after we hit the 110 subscriber goal mark, we have more subscribers to reach after we reach the 110 subscriber goal mark. Thank you so much for tuning into this unfortunate tragedy, legal breaking reporting. Ladies and gentlemen, I will talk to you guys in the next legal breaking update. Please stay safe, healthy, and I look forward to talking to you guys in the next legal breaking update.